Hey everyone, I'm Gloria S, Crump, the Queen of Real Estate, Coastal Leaders Realty Group. Thank you for joining this week's Tea Crumpets. Today we have Candice Martinez.
Hello.
With Trippy Hippie Travel Company. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And so traveling is one of my favorite things to do, and it's where I feel like that's why I work, other than pay bills. But if I have leftovers, I love to travel. So I'm excited that you're joining us today.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
Yes, and so she is the owner. And so how did you come up with the name? I love that.
So the Trippy Hippie Travel Company was named by my sister.
Who I know.
I decided I was going to open the travel agency.
Yeah.
And we sat down, time to do legal stuff. We got to come up with a business name and just bouncing around ideas. I just wanted it to be kind of a no pressure thing. I've always been maybe a hippie at heart.
Yes.
So the Trippy Hippie came to light and I was like, you know what? I like it.
Well, I do think it gives off a very nice, relaxing vibe.
Yeah, no pressure. You call, we're comfortable. Want to hang out with you, get to know you. Let's talk about your trip.
Well, I think that's great because when people are wanting to go on vacation, they're obviously wanting to relax, and I definitely think that name gives that vibe.
Good.
So.
Good.
Kate did a great job.
No stuffy travel agency over here.
No, definitely not. No, I love it. And so when did you open up your company? Just a little history about it.
So I started in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
I had worked at another travel agency before. Didn't really get the support, training, that type of stuff that I felt like I needed.
Mm-hmm.
So after working at the chamber for a little while and seeing everybody else grow their business and start their business and got to becoming, why can't I do that? I could do that.
Yeah.
So, it was just a little brainchild that came to light in 2022 and
now
we've just been going ever since.
That's awesome. I love it. Well, and one thing is, down here where we all live here, it's hard to actually vacation where you live. And so it's really nice that you're local and you're able to help people in our area. Because, when we're wanting to go somewhere, we've got to figure out where we want to go.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
And so you're very active in the chamber.
I am.
That's
so I'm
awesome.
a part of the Coastal Alabama Business Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a diplomat with them. So when they have a new business join, a lot of times I'll be the person that will call and kind of welcome you to the chamber. Again, just an excuse to call and chat with people and get to know them.
Well, you're also able to help, say, hey, if you're stressed out from opening up your own business, I can help you and we'll send you somewhere. Yeah. So what is a benefit of, booking with your travel agency?
So a lot of times I will have some added benefits as far as monetary stuff, with gift cards, onboard credit, things like that. But just the benefit in general is having somebody that you can call and talk to that's not online or...
they can understand you.
Yes. And somebody that can kind of walk you through everything. I always like to tell people, make sure you have your ducks in a row before you go.
Yep, definitely. And one thing that you do offer is an app, too, it makes it easy for people that they can access and have all their documentation there.
Yep, so I have an app from the very beginning. My website is hosted through the app. When you fill out a form saying, hey, I want to go to the Caribbean, that's automatically starting the app process. Your form will come to me, I'll call you, we'll talk about your trip, get to know you, and as soon as we start booking that trip, everything is in the app for you to see. You'll get your custom link. Mm-hmm. So if you've got a group that's going, you can send it to them, and there's a chat feature in there, so you're not the one that's in the middle when grandma needs to know all of these questions.
Yeah.
They come directly to me. It kind of takes you out of the middle.
Nice.
But it's just
streamlines
it right from the start.
That's awesome.
Just makes it very easy.
So do you ever have people call and say, I just really want to go on a vacation. I don't know where I want to go.
That happens a lot. I think people down here, especially the locals, that's exactly what happens. We want to go somewhere. We take care of people at the beach all day, every day, and when we're ready to go, we don't know where to go. So just getting on the phone, that form, you start with the form, just a little bit of basics, and then I want to chat with you. I want to get to know you and your family and what you guys are looking for. What is relaxing to you is not necessarily relaxing to the next person.
Exactly.
So just getting to know you and where you want to go.
Well, so with that being said, where do you think you've seen or the most popular book location areas that you tend to get
I
questioned
probably
about.
couldn't narrow it down to a specific island, but it's probably definitely the Caribbean and Mexico.
Yeah.
I get everybody does these all-inclusives or cruises. It's very budget friendly. We've got cruise ports. I mean, we're right here on the beach, so
For sure.
yeah.
Well,
And
the good thing is too, since you do cater to a lot of the locals here, is close proximity. You know, where people, especially working people, we don't have a ton of time to just go. And I mean, granted, I did go to Italy and it was wonderful, but it was about 4 days of traveling.
It is.
So I was gone for 2 weeks, and so that was. I know everybody was very glad to see me to come back. And so, but it went by really fast there. But that's what's so nice about us where we are in the Caribbean and Mexico. People can easily get there and not have to spend a lot of time traveling but more time enjoying the actual vacation itself. So, not just booking the destination, so to speak, but do you also offer bookings for like excursions and booking restaurants?
Absolutely. Again, in that app, I like to go through and kind of, have a plan for your day each day, or have a relaxing day.
Yeah.
But I'll help you with your dining reservations, excursions. That is something I do for locals. I've had people call and want to do things down here. And I've been able to hook some people up with excursions locally and help them get.
Great.
Yeah.
So not just you're able to do some things locally because of the excursions and such. Because I mean, it does get overwhelming if people haven't been here, and they want to see the dolphins, or they want.
Yeah, if I know somebody that does what you're looking for, I will put you in touch.
Yeah, and that's what's so great about being on the chamber.
I try to be a connector.
You're almost like a one-stop shop for just everything travel.
Yeah, if I can't help you, I probably know somebody who can.
Definitely. And so let's see. What else was I going to ask you? I love to travel, so I have tons of things going. So in my mind personally, but so what do you think? Why people should pick your company? I mean, obviously, you're local, but for people who maybe that aren't around here,
I think it's just getting to know each other, that one-on-one time.
Yeah.
I answer the phone when people call.
That is customer service.
I have so many people that call, and they're like, I called a couple of agencies. You're the first one that answered. I'm going to call you back. I'm going to send you that text or shoot you that email.
Yes.
And usually pretty quick. I try to respond to people within 24 hours because when you're excited about booking your trip, that's when I want to talk to you the most.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and two, people that can get a hold of you, they know that if there is going to, and a lot of times things do go wrong or something just out of the blue happens on vacation, they know they can get you.
Right. They've got my clients have my cell phone number.
Exactly. And they're not going to a switchboard. Mm-hmm. They're going to speak to somebody that can understand them, especially if they're in a panic mode. And so I think that's a huge plus for somebody with a locals, I'm not going to say small, but not a massive travel agency that you see online. It's somebody that you can really cater to their needs, and if something goes wrong. And
I've also learned that if somebody calls and it's not something that I necessarily could help them with, if somebody called and wanted to go to Egypt, that's probably not my expertise, but I know somebody that can help you with that. So
that's
again, just being a connector for people and putting you in touch with the right people.
Well, that's great to know. So that's good that you're able to, you're an expert in some areas and might not be. And
I can't know the whole world. I know.
That's a good goal. It's a good goul. Especially, see, if I had a travel agency, I'd be like, I think I should go there. And then I would love it.
When I started, I thought I would get to travel all the time and do all these things, and it hasn't happened that way. But on 2025, for my goals, we're going to be traveling somewhere. So
well, then you can start your own little podcast.
I'm hoping to.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Well, and then and maybe you'll be able to help us find a place to go ourselves. So
let me know. I'd be glad to.
I know. I sent Katie to Cabo for her 10th work anniversary.
I saw that. Mm-hmm.
So. Yes, I think I guess I was my own little travel agent. I've been there a couple of times, and so, but they had a great time. So, but yeah, and her 15th coming up, so we'll see where else.
We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll chat. Well, good deal. We'll have her contact information at the end of the video, as well as like your website and everything, so that way y'all can check it out. And in 2025, when you're ready to book a place, they'll call you.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it.